Hello art beaters, Becky here today, and I've got a brand new video for you all about fire polished beads, what they are, how to use them, and what kinds and colors we have available here at artbeads.com. You'll see some really beautiful jewelry inspiration from our design studio. These are tutorials that you can find on our website, artbeads.com, with free instructions and a supplies list to shop to make them for yourself. So hopefully you learn a little something and get inspired by all the fire polished beauty. Enjoy! And we've got a new featured bead of the month for February. Just updated the blog post for our bead of the month calendar. And February's featured bead of the month is fire polished beads. So very exciting. Fire polished beads are certainly what I like to call a stash staple. You definitely want all the fire polished beads you can find in your beading stash because they are just really wonderful. Love fire polished beads. So these are Czech glass beads, and why are they called fire polished? Well, it's a form of polishing in Czech glass bead making. And so essentially they are polished with fire. The technique employs heat rather than abrasion to create those beautiful, shiny, faceted surfaces. So the heat melts the bead just enough for the surface to become shiny. So that's why they're called fire polished beads. That's something new I learned this week. And we have so many beautiful colors and lots of sizes. So that is our featured bead of the month for upcoming February. You can find this lovely monthly calendar for free, available to download and print on our website, artbeads.com. I've got links to it in the video description, and there's a link right at the bottom of our homepage, a nice little 2022 bead of the month calendar link. So nice. So make sure to download and print out this calendar for the month of February. So you can plan all your beautiful beads or any other thing you want to plan out, write down, keep handy. This is a great little thing to keep in your planner or on your jewelry mood board. And we also have a new fire polished tutorial in our design studio. So I created this bracelet with fire polished beads in a variety of sizes and colors. And I kind of used romantic reds and pinks since February is the month of Valentine's Day. So this was a really fun design to come up with. I did brick stitch around these bigger fire polished beads with some small round seed beads. So basically I just brick stitched this part separately for each of these fire polished beads. So I made them little brick stitch halos essentially, and then I stitched them all together in alternating up and down patterns to create that kind of wavy line. So we have instructions for this in the design studio, free instructions and a supplies list for making. I've got a link to it in the video description. I thank you guys so much. I'm really pleased with how this turned out. Once again, of course, inspired by Danielle Wicks. She's like the brick stitch around a bead queen. So of course, many props to her. She's so inspiring. I love seeing her work. She does some excellent bead weaving as well. So wonderful. So, and then I also added little seed bead fringe edges on the ends of those brick stitch frames for even more fire polished goodness. So really beautiful. Oh, please show it on your wrist. Okay, I will. So that is what it looks like worn. I made this a little bit bigger for a more standard bracelet size. So you could make it smaller or larger depending on your wrist size, but I love how it looks on the wrist. It's so fun, so eye-catching, really cool. And I just finished it up with a magnetic clasp. So maybe I'll have to do a video demo of this bracelet in the future so you guys can see how it's made, but we do have text instructions, step-by-step instructions on the website now. So super fun. I'm so glad you guys love it. It was a really fun design to come up with, and actually pretty quick. These little brick stitch frames come together pretty quickly, and then stitching them together is super easy once you've got all that. So this goes by a lot quicker than you might think. So super fun, love that. That's new in the design studio now, and that is the featured design on our calendar there. So I had a lot of fun making that one. So you can find a link for the instructions for that in our design studio. Like I said earlier, we have so many beautiful colors and sizes of fire polished beads, anywhere from 2mm all the way up to 12mm. Look how big and beautiful those are. So they're classic round shape with gorgeous shiny sparkly facets, and so they're going to bring a lot of texture, sparkle, dimension to all of your jewelry designs. And because we have so many wonderful sizes, you can really use them in so many different ways. They're great for seed beading, stringing, all kinds of different things you can do, weaving, looming. So from the basics to the intricate, you're gonna want these in your stash. They're stash staples, look at that. So many great finishes too, finishes and colors, just amazing selection for these fire polished beads. So really lovely. I wanted to show you some more inspiration for using fire polished beads from our design studio. These are all in our design studio with free instructions and a supplies list. I've got links to all of them in the video description. So if you're looking for them, that's the place to start. This is a Russian spiral stitch. Again, this is a great tubular stitch that works up really quickly, and it features a few different colors of blue fire polished beads in this stitch, and it just looks so pretty. I think the faceting on the fire polished beads just really enhance the stitch and make it look really elegant and eye-catching. And of course those blue colors can't be beat. They are so pretty. So that's a really great stitch to try with your fire polished beads. You can loom with them. This bracelet features round seed beads with a few fire polished beads thrown in here and there for a little extra glitter. I think it looks like the night sky. It's so beautiful. So that's another great way to use those smaller size fire polished beads. I got a little creative with some fire polished beads and made like this kind of mosaic look by embedding the fire polished beads into epoxy clay in this lovely nun design setting. So that was really fun. And then I used the same colors in the body of my necklace by adding them to eye pins to create beaded links. So super simple, super different, embedding them into epoxy clay. I really like how they look in the epoxy clay. It just looks really, I don't know, organic, vintage kind of vibe. So really pretty. That's another fun way to use your beads. Just stick them in clay, see what happens. You can do some micro macrame techniques. That's what's going on here. They're all kind of woven and knotted together with cord to make this really fun focal on that great tiara cast bar link. So that's another fun way to use your fire polished beads. Again, I've got some beaded links here with fire polished beads for these fun earrings. They add length to my earrings. They add color that matches that flat back at the center. They add texture because of the fastening. Fire polished beads really can do it all. I love them. They're just so fun to look at on the strand in jewelry. They're really beautiful. So you can see why we made them our featured bead of the month for February. We just can't get enough of them. So really lovely. Love those. And then simple stringing. This is just a memory wire bracelet with all kinds of fun bead shapes. And those fire polished beads, you can make them the focals too. This could easily be a larger faceted fire polished bead, but they make great little spacers between other shapes too. And because there's so many colors, you can kind of pull in the colors you need to match the rest of the beads. So they're great for using alongside other Czech glass beads, other crystals. They're just really, really great, versatile, all-purpose beads, really. Like I said, they're stash staples. So really fun. So keep your eye on Fire Polished beads. They are our featured bead of the month for February, which is coming up. Oh my gosh, I can't believe it's almost February. So definitely check out all of our beautiful Fire Polished beads. We will of course be featuring them more in the month of February. Can't wait to show you that. Oh, I almost forgot to show you this lovely little idea. Wrap bracelets, leather wrap bracelets are another great way to use your Fire Polished beads because you've got the fun texture of the cord and the leather going on. Those facets on the Fire Polished bead are just going to add even more. So really wonderful way to use your Fire Polished beads as well. You can use them in almost anything. As you can see, whatever your style, your vibe is, there's a Fire Polished bead or several for you. So make sure to check those out. They are our featured bead of the month for February. So exciting. Hopefully you've got some Fire Polished inspiration here to send you into a Fire Polish frenzy. I'm always on the hunt for more Fire Polished beads. And the great thing is that they come on strands too. So you're getting a lot to work with on each strand. So that's another fun thing about Fire Polished beads. There's always plenty to play with. So definitely check those out right now. Thanks so much guys for watching. Hopefully you found some wonderful Fire Polished inspiration for your next jewelry project. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like, leave a comment, let me know you watched and what you liked about the video and what you're going to work on after watching. And of course, please subscribe to our channel so you're the first to know when videos like this one come out. See you next time.